Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. It's the 4th. It's August. It's 2025. And I've been busy today. I woke up at a rest stop in Oregon, and then I went all the way up to Washington State to visit a subscriber. And I had emailed her yesterday saying, shoot me a text, but I'm on my way anyways. I had to backtrack, come all the way back around. And on my way up there, I stopped and saw Will from The Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. And if you haven't seen his new video, you should check it out because it's phenomenal. I mean, it sucks. It sucks, but it's phenomenal. This video right here, which makes no sense that it has less than 10,000 views. This video is absolutely worth your while. It's probably the title that people aren't getting, but this video is absolutely a must-watch video, in my opinion. I got a chance to meet up with Will. It was very, very cool to actually meet him in person. And I got to meet his son as well. We're going to do a live stream if time allows. Creek Don't Rise, Good Lord's Willin', all that. Because Will focuses on the topic, and it takes him a week or more to make a video of that caliber. If I get him on a live stream, he can talk about all the topics that he wants without having to worry about music, editing, things of that nature, blah, blah, blah. You see what I'm saying, right? But check this out. I caught this on video today. How phenomenal is this? Flying my drone over the Pacific Ocean, and I am searching, and then I get one. Watch this. Look at that. A gray whale. How phenomenal is this? I mean, this is my whole life right here. This is the whole point of everything, man. This is just an unbelievably majestic and beautiful creature. I've got video from them from the ground, from the ocean, you know, off of boats, etc. But this was my first time getting a great shot like this. Look at the size of this bad boy. Is that amazing or what? Look at, I'm smiling right now. I'm absolutely smiling. It is amazing. And that thing is just absolutely massive. And the best part is our government has done everything they possibly can to eradicate these things as well. Because all the little things they're doing underground and under the water and all the sonar and the Wi-Fi and all this other stuff that's killing us, it's killing them faster. So at least I got it on video. They still exist for now. I mean, look at that, man. Look at that. At any rate, let's jump into this, shall we? Stand by. Let's jump into this. So, recently, NASA and Harvard and all these space agencies have spotted this mysterious rock. And then right off the bat, Harvard scientists come out and say, actually, it's moving way too fast. It must be an alien spacecraft, and they must be hostile aliens, and they'll be here by November 2025. That's really, really close. That's a lot of things. And then, wouldn't you know it, this pops up on Amazon. It's War of the Worlds. All over again. They've done a remake of it, and they just did this in 2025. This movie, War of the Worlds, where we're attacked by another race of beings. This is starring Ice Cube. Imagine that, Ice Cube. I remember when NWA first showed up. I remember, and now Ice Cube is in War of the Worlds, and this is amazing because they just put this up in July. The July 30th, this just went live, and it's already the top 10 video movie on Amazon Prime right now. But a gargantuan invasion is coming with a fresh take on the legendary novel of the same name. Eva Longoria, Ice Cube, Michael McCann, these other people, I don't know. But here's some interesting things I pulled out of that movie for you to see. So, shall we play a game? Here we go.
Shall we play a game?
Are grounded by the FAA, but those still in the air have no way to navigate as their onboard systems have failed. Nuclear power facilities cities are paralyzed and are not able to generate electricity. With traffic escaping cities in gridlock, there's no way to get away from the invasion. Power grids are collapsing in mass numbers. The world is going dark as we speak. Financial data has been completely drained and erased, making the Earth's population totally bankrupt. Reports from around the world.
So I find it really humorous that they're making movies over and over and over again that say without computers, airplanes will simply just fall out of the sky, when that's not true, because airplanes always flew with two pilots, a pilot and a co-pilot, and then also a navigator. But now in the new world, everything, as soon as computers go down, everything goes down. Long story short, this entire movie is about aliens coming down, alien spacecrafts. The government knew they would come down, and they're coming down to basically suck all the data out of the data centers they're building everywhere. Isn't that queer? Isn't that strange? Isn't that odd? And the big one they're going after is the exact same thing that Palantir is. The exact same thing.
The same reason they love my phone. These little guys are drawn to data.
What do you mean drawn to data?
It's intelligent. The more data it consumes, the smarter it gets.
These things eat data.
Exactly. That's why those servers were being emptied.
Wait a minute. Holy shit. This whole attack is just a big diversion to get those tripods to the data centers. And those tripods are just Trojan horses to get those little bugs into the servers. To get to the data.
You see what they're doing? They're trying to, I'm sorry about this little square above my head, but I don't know, whatever. Do you see what they're doing? All of a sudden, they don't care about money. They don't care about gold. They don't care about oil. All they care about is data, data, data. These guys are trying to learn everything there is to learn from every human on the earth using social media and sucking it out of us every way humanly possible, to the point that it's a threat from other worlds, even though other worlds, as they explain them to us, don't exist. There's other realms. There's other dimensions. There's heaven. There's maybe more than one layer of heaven. I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. And if they tell you that, they're pulling your tail. But you see what I'm saying? These guys are trying to jump the shark and learn everything there is to know to make them comparable to God Almighty. Period. You see what I mean? They're even making movies about it. This is insane. We're living in a clown world right now, but everything is speeding up exponentially. A 3+ something earthquake in New York City and in New Jersey. My buddy John Rennick hit me up from Jersey before it was on the news and said, dude, the buildings are rocking. We don't get earthquakes. It doesn't work like that, man. It's crazy. We're living in a clown world. But here, watch more. Or don't.
Is going dark as we speak. Financial data has been completely drained and erased, making the Earth's population totally bankrupt. Reports from around the world show mass rioting and looting to get whatever they can. We are in utter chaos without our most precious resource, our data.
Shit.
They have warned us. They have alluded to, I don't know how many times, the grid going down, hackers attacking us, and people waking up overnight being completely broke. Everything they've ever had in the bank is gone. That's why I tell you about Goldco, because they turn those ones and zeros in the bank into gold and silver. Because you want to go through this entire thing where the New World Order shows up, they tell you you have to take the mRNA vaccine Mark II, you have to get on the social credit score, and you say no, and now you're completely and utterly broke because your bank account's gone. They are going to take your bank account. If you were smart, you'd get your money out of the bank. A lot of you have done this, and not one single solitary person has complained. You know who complains? People that this doesn't even apply to, and they go, gold and silver, throw it in the streets. Yeah. When the New World Order shows up, it isn't a light switch overnight where we're all just gone. We have to endure to the end. And do you want them to take everything you've saved your entire life on the way out? Because that's exactly what they're going to do. Period. Do it or don't.
To warn you of the threat, this invasion is the result of the surveillance industrial complex collecting massive amounts of data with the Goliath program. Our most precious resource on Earth is data. And data is food for the superior intelligence that invaded Earth. The government knew this would happen, and they activated Goliath anyway. If they locate Goliath and consume its data, the world will return to the Stone Age. The invaders won't stop until they have it all. It's too late now. The invaders won't stop until they have it all. The invaders won't stop until they have it all.
So that's crazy, right? I mean, that is crazy because the entire video looks exactly like it was made by AI in a couple of days flat. So suddenly, Harvard University and NASA put the meme out there that all of a sudden, in November of this year, we're going to be attacked by aliens, and then July 30th of 2025, 4 days ago, this movie pops up and it's number one already. Do you see what I'm saying? You think that's a little crazy? And speaking of that, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but this meme has been going around. This was an episode of The Simpsons that's talking about Trump being dead this month.
Donald Trump will die on August 12th, 2025, and The Simpsons had already predicted it. Yes, you read that right. In a controversial episode of The Simpsons, one that many tried to hide, there is a shocking scene. The date, August 12th, 2025, is clearly shown alongside a terrifying headline, Donald Trump found dead, and it doesn't stop there. In the episode, Trump is shown in a luxurious room, surrounded by secret documents, nervously talking on the phone. Suddenly, he collapses. The clock on the wall stops exactly at 7:42 a.m., but the scariest part, as the camera zooms in on a newspaper lying on the floor, the headline reads, "A very powerful person will be silenced." And as if that wasn't enough, a strange shadow appears in the glass just moments before everything happens. Who was it? This episode was never officially released. It appeared online for a short time, then suddenly disappeared. Some say it's just another Simpsons joke. But what if it's not? What if it's another prediction? Please comment and subscribe.
Now remember, J.D. Vance, the vice president, J.D. Vance has been brought to where he is, being the vice president. His entire trip through politics was paid for by the reptile. You know, Peter Thiel, the reptile.
More than a nothing burger, and it's less than the total transformation of our society. So my placeholder is that it's roughly on the scale of the internet in the late 90s, which is, I'm not sure it's enough to really end the stagnation.
I instinctively hate this guy. But this guy right here is literally the same bad guy that's in the movie War of the Worlds. It's all about everything that he's doing and everything he represents, which is just really strange to me. At any rate, there's that. And just a heads up, I posted this video yesterday on Richie from Boston 2, RFB2. You should probably watch it because it's kind of funny. You get to see what actual protesters look in real life, and you get to see me interacting with them, which is something you don't see very often because I don't have the... it's hard to deal with protesters because they're wackos, and you'll understand this this title because it's pretty accurate at any rate. I just had to point out that movie War of the Worlds just popped up days ago, days after Harvard came out and said that interstellar object, the thing we're completely making up like we do every year, like there's a skull-shaped meteor coming and meteors and all these different things. They're getting a story ready. I have never heard them say in 3 days, oh, it's an unidentified comet, and then 3 days later, all over the internet, they'll be here in November of 2025 and they're hostile. Something to really pay attention to. Or don't. At any rate, I got to try to upload this from a riverbank. Richie from Boston. I'm out.